The macaroni's already cooked, and I have the sauce going already. So there is, so this is Chobani dairy-free milk. This is the sugar-free dairy-free milk, and then I have oat milk, and then I have the sauce packet and butter in there right now. To that, I am adding in, what's over here? So I'm adding in 1 cup of the Gruyère cheese. It's a Swiss cheese, kind of. And so, and I'm also going to add in some cheddar to that as well. Just doing this a little different. But you just cook the pasta to the directions on the box. The one I'm using right now is the Kraft mac and cheese. So that's the Gruyère. And I just thawed the broccoli in the microwave, so that should be done. I mean, so that's fine. You want to make sure that the broccoli doesn't have any ice crystals, and because we don't want to water down the sauce. But the cheese will normally thicken up a sauce. Even dairy-free cheese will thicken up a sauce. Especially if you add too much milk, whether it be dairy-free or regular. So this should be thickening up within a couple of minutes here. The butter will keep it from sticking to the bottom. And so... Okay, now I'm going to add in the broccoli. Being careful not to add it into the... I mean, not to spill it. I think there's one piece that did spill out. Yep, there's one. And this is all in one pot, so it's really nice to have it this way. We're eventually going to add the pasta back in too. Okay, this may have thinned it down a little. Yeah, so I'll add in a little more cheese. The clinical trial drug I'm on right now is finally working, so they want me to add more protein anyway. I didn't want to use the whole package. I'm trying to save some for another project. So. Okay, I'm going to add in some corn also. if there's room. I don't know if this is going to have room for it, but I can add it in to a different. It's canned corn and it's already drained and rinsed and everything. So. And I'm also doing some decorating with some orange peppers. So this is going to be stuffed peppers, which I will show. It'll be the thumbnail of this video. Since this is frozen broccoli, we should be good on that. I'm using the corn as part of the decoration also. So decoration is going to be with using olives and corn. Most of the olives I'm not going to be putting in. I only need 2 olives. And probably about 10 kernels of corn. But about 15, 16 saved out. Okay. Now hopefully that saves room for the pasta that I have to mix in also. Otherwise we get to do this in batches. So, let me get that. Okay, so it doesn't spill, I'm going to use something a little bit smaller than just dumping it in. So I'm going to use a measuring cup here. Just fill up the measuring cup and add it in. But this is one of those rare situations where I'm not cooking medical pasta, which is very sticky, and I'm used to adding oil to it. And I didn't expect that to happen with real pasta. Okay, let's see. Pot's getting kind of full here. I don't know if I'm going to get it all in, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to put some of it in the bowl. Since the pasta's already cooked, it's mainly just mixing it in. That's why I have the olives here, is because I was going to use them for eyes. But I'm carving them anyway. And the corn that I have here, I'm using for teeth. So those go in the mouthpiece. So those fit pretty nicely. Only those corn kernels aren't quite big enough, but that's how you want it. So that guy was able to get 3 teeth. The others are kind of screwed up, but this is a really rich cheese. And so I'm new to real cheese. I normally use vegan cheeses because I'm on a low protein diet. We're just learning I'm just getting to the point where I can add in more protein. So the drug is finally taking effect. Okay. So that's what that looks like. Now this one has a little bit bigger eyes. I might be able to do the olives, but just one time. Okay, so now we do a little corn teeth. Oops. The cheese is supposed to help it stay in, but put the lid back on. And there he is. And so that's pretty much it. If you like the videos, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and thanks for your time.